Welcome back. Here's part 2 of my conversation with Jennifer Campbell. We're here at the Ledge today to spread awareness about Special Olympics Manitoba. Yeah. I just wanted to get your opinion. Do you feel like communities know a lot about the Special Olympics? Do you feel like, how do you gauge that awareness level?
You know, that's kind of an ongoing challenge for Special Olympics. Everyone knows our name, right? You hear Special Olympics and people generally know it's something that you could feel good about, you know, which is a great thing. But when you kind of get to what it is we actually do, I still think we have a kind of a ways to go. I think the community still doesn't know that kind of these are opportunities that are kind of open for athletes of all ages. And I think the schools, though, is just a great avenue for that. Is obviously kind of the kids are there and they're at school, and what a great way to kind of touch them and hopefully touch their families to kind of opportunities that are out there. Those 2 teams that went last week, I think, to Ontario to compete in bocce. I mean, what? An awesome opportunity, right? And again, but kids in our school system have that opportunity if they play basketball, if they play football with their school teams, right? They're traveling. They get to go kind of to those types of things. And so again, for Special Olympics to be able to provide that opportunity for these athletes that otherwise would never have had that opportunity is just, it's great. It's a great, so the best part of my job, I don't know, there's a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to ask you a couple more because I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too.
Oh, of course.
But, you know, kids growing up playing sports, whether they have a disability or not, it's imperative to their growth.
Absolutely.
Right? They learn how to become leaders. They learn how to work towards a common goal with others. So number one, you guys are giving kids the opportunity to play the sports.
Right.
But when they are a part of the team, where does that focus go then? Like, what do you hope to achieve with the kids?
Well, I mean, you hit it, right? I mean, sport is such a great vehicle for people to develop as people and as kind of community members, right? I mean, we gain skills, we learn how to be part of a team, we gain confidence, we learn how to lose, we learn how to win, we learn how to kind of work through adversity. And so, you know, as you say, like, I put my kids in sport because I think that's what they need and that's what they're going to get. I don't have aspirations of them playing in the CFL or the NFL, even though that would be a great retirement for me. I don't see that as happening, right? That's not the goal. And I think for our athletes, all of those benefits that sport provides, just multiply it by 100, right? Again, opportunities that maybe take them, that allow them to work or kind of open up doors or open up kind of opportunities. You know, for a lot of our athletes, you know, if, our summer kind of quiets down. We have some summer sports that go over the course of the summer, but kind of for the most part, a lot of our programs slow down. Well, you know, by the end of July, athletes are calling, when is Special Olympics starting and getting to go, right? Because again, like it's their community. It's a place where they do belong, where they are part of a team. So, you know, I think the benefits of sport and kind of the impact of sport on our athletes with an intellectual disability is just really priceless.
Right. Lastly, you're the incoming president and CEO of Special Olympics Manitoba. Are you excited for that challenge, and how will your responsibilities change?
Yeah, you know, absolutely, it's exciting. Like it's a little bit, whoa, like pretty awesome. I mean, I've been involved with Special Olympics since about '95, and have been able to do lots of different things within the organization. And being the VP of Sport and Programs for about the last 15 years, dating myself, but you know, that long, and just being kind of part of different types of sports and programs that we've been able to develop over the years has been so exciting. And things like the In the School program, opportunities to travel to World Games and be part of national teams, have all just been such great experiences for me. So yeah, to kind of move into kind of that more kind of operational side of the organization and kind of, you know, see different facets of the organization, will be a fun and interesting challenge, and you know, I'm excited about it.
Well, Jennifer, I really appreciate your time. I really admire and respect what you do, so continued success and good luck with the new position.
Thanks very much.
Jennifer Campbell, the incoming president and CEO of Special Olympics Manitoba. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? You're watching Sports Talk on Shaw TV. Okay, today we are talking about a sport that combines dance, agility, coordination, tossing, twirling, and no, I'm not talking about my dance parties alone in my apartment listening to Taylor Swift. I'm talking about baton twirling.
I started at 7 years old. I used to dance here, and then I would see them practicing all the time, and then I was like, oh, that sounds really fun. I started off with dance. I just really liked how it was really creative and the aspect of dance and gymnastics, but with an added element that isn't normally like seen.
In grade 6, we had a talent show and these girls were doing a baton performance and I asked to try it out. Every recess ever since, I took the baton and just played around and now I'm here.
Baton twirling is a supremely entertaining sport and artistic expression, and it's tougher than you might think. Handling, throwing, and catching a baton, all while spinning, leaping, and jumping across the floor, requires the most precise timing and peak physical conditioning.
Yeah, I think everyone has done that. They look at baton twirling and they're kind of like, oh yeah, I can do that, that's easy. But no, it's not. It's not easy. And then when I actually tried, I was like, oh, okay, wow, this is harder than I thought. But when you practice a lot, it really pays off. Twirling's just really fun. It's really unique. Not a lot of people know about it. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of hand-eye coordination. It's really fun, and everyone just has a blast watching it.
Now you guys are used to twirling with batons, obviously, but do you twirl anything else?
You can try. Yeah.
Okay, what about a hockey stick? Okay, next up, how about field goal posts? We use these for the Kitten Cup during our Grey Cup coverage. We gotta put them to use now. They're dormant. Let's give it a shot.
That kind of works.
Okay, we've had a request for a duet. Now we've got an umbrella and a pen. Okay, someone at our office has this friendly little stick that says, "Stop, please wait, I'm on the phone." So could you be on the phone and also twirl this? Let's try that. The Greendale Baton team tells me that one of the most satisfying parts of baton twirling is the sense of personal accomplishment, strong enough to carry over into other aspects of their lives. Just ask Trina and Karen, who twirled when they were young and still promote the sport today.
They have to be able to do multiple tasks, right? So I know that it's helped my children with even education in the sense that they're able to juggle things better, understand things differently, right? Use the left and the right side of the brain the same.
You gain a lot of confidence. You have to get out in front of a judge and be by yourself out there, and that's pretty difficult to do when you're a young kid and it's one-on-one, you and the judge, and there's an audience watching.
I was looking back at like my old videos and just seeing like not even the tricks that I've done, but my performance level and how I've excelled really like hit me hard last year, how far I've come.
Although baton twirling may not be the most common sport people choose to participate in, it most definitely deserves our admiration.
I do think that when people do see what baton twirlers can do, they're quite fascinated by it.
For Shaw TV Sports, I'm Mike Valente.
This is Michael Byfield's Babylon!
Oh. There's this little tournament going on over in France right now. Pretty good though. It's about the beautiful game. It's called Euro 2016. Euro 2016 people, I want to know that you are involved. Now, we'll talk about how the refereeing is bothering me. And it is bothering me. Why? Because they're allowing people to like ramshackle over each other. This isn't right. This is not right. What should be happening is that they allow the game to get a little bit, like you have with the argy-bargy. It's allowed, it's definitely allowed, but you do not want people like I saw one foul, came over the top, other hand like this, lifted the right leg and rolled the defender into the ground. What is with that? That is not right. That's not football. What that is a little bit of the, the W. I know that, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what we want is good play, people. But I've seen some of the games, they've got some big stars. They've got like the world's most expensive teenager, Anthony Martial, just in case, They've got a lot of really good players, and these guys are doing very well. And then there's that England. That's a team. I like them. Get one of these things. They're good. Then maybe you can watch it at work. You like that, don't you? I don't want to see as many tackles that are as harsh as this because these guys, lots of people say they flop and things like that. That isn't what's happening. They aren't flopping. There's actual people clubbing each other. And then there's fans. Fans. Well, maybe they weren't talking. Maybe they're doing a little bit of this stuff.
Michael,
shouldn't happen. What?
Wrap it up.
What?
I've been going like this for 3 minutes.
Oh, that part. No. Okay. So anyway, when you come to the game, have a ticket. These guys are traveling to the place. They're traveling there. They don't even have a ticket. They're not going to get into the game. Stay, have fun, watch, enjoy, revelry, things like that. But don't attack each other, okay? This is good stuff. Anyway, people, I have to go. But a couple of closing thoughts. So, closing thoughts. The refereeing could do a little better. I'm thinking Iceland would be one of the underdogs. Wales, great singers, those guys. Did you hear their choir? They bring their own choir to the game. How do you top that? Anyway, people, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I think you've had enough. But enjoy Euro 2016.
Bravo.
This has been Michael Byfield's Babylon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Byfield. Okay, another huge loss, this time in the hockey world. Mr. Hockey, Gordie Howe, passing away at the age of 88. For decades, Gordie was everything for players, both on and off the ice. Number 9 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts. Sports Talk on Shaw TV continues after the break.